Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's class, Pricing and Marketing Your Meal Planning Services. My name is Evita, and I am the dietitian at That Clean Life. And this is Tabitha, a customer success lead. We can't wait to get into this. We are going to dive into the data from a study of over 1,000 health professionals to reveal common prices, common services, price points, and proven marketing strategies. If you've been to one of our webinars before, you know we like to start it off with some introductions. So please open up the chat box, turn your settings to everyone, and say hello to us and each other. A lot of you have already popped in, letting us know where you're tuning in from. But we also want to know one more thing. Let us know what you are most excited to learn about today: pricing or marketing. We love keeping our classes interactive, and all of you are such a big group of practitioners. So let's connect. Ooh, everyone seems to be excited about both of them, and maybe a lot of pricing. That's awesome. Some housekeeping as we go through this class. If you have any questions about the lesson or the software, please drop them into the Q&A box. And if you'd like to chat with us or each other, please use the chat function. This class today is recorded and the replay will be sent out after the live event. All right, we got people from all over the world, and everyone seems to be excited to learn both pricing and marketing. So that's fantastic. Thank you, everyone, and continue to say hello as you roll in, because this is going to be a really valuable class. And I really want to get into that agenda for today. So first, we're going to talk about how health professionals are using meal plans in their nutrition businesses so that you can leverage the power of meal planning throughout more of your services and programs. Next, we will dive into a summary of our pricing analysis on what health professionals worldwide are charging. And then we're going to show you how to effectively market your meal planning services. We will have a Q&A at the end as well if you'd like to stay with us after the class. We know that doing market research is an important part of setting your prices and marketing strategies, as it helps you better understand the market value or what your fellow nutrition professionals are charging for their meal planning services. So to save you time on your market research and help you set your prices with confidence, we have analyzed the offerings of over 1,000 health professionals using a simple random sample of That Clean Life members. We aren't saying that this is what you should charge. We have gathered the data for you to inform your pricing decisions. Our sample included various nutrition professionals, including dietitians, holistic nutritionists, naturopathic doctors, health coaches, and more from all over the world, with varying levels of experience. Since we analyzed the pricing of health professionals worldwide, prices were displayed in several currencies, and we have converted all the prices to US dollars for our analysis. We're going to go through quite a few numbers and examples today, but don't worry, you don't need to write it all down. You can find the pricing and marketing information on our blog, and this will also be sent in the replay email. And we promise you that you will leave today's class with a better understanding of how to set up your meal planning services, an idea of what other health professionals are charging, and also feel inspired to actually market your meal planning services like a pro. So if you're excited and ready to dive into this, give us a big ready in the chat and we'll get this party started. But we already, before I could even say that, the chat is blowing up with readies. So that is fantastic. All right, Tabitha, over to you to kick off this class with structuring and pricing your meal planning services.
Awesome. Thanks so much for the intro, Evita. Let's start with the most common ways to incorporate meal planning into your practice, because of course, before setting your prices, you should define the types of services you offer. So throughout our analysis, we discovered that meal plans were incorporated into health professional services and programs in a variety of ways. Again, all of this information is contained in a blog. Please don't feel like you have to jot all this down. We'll send you over the blog in the replay email. We can even drop it in the chat later on. You can incorporate meal planning into your practice by including it in your one-on-one services, which are your initial and follow-up nutrition consults, and one-on-one nutrition coaching packages. You can offer custom or personalized meal planning as an add-on service. You can incorporate it into your group nutrition programs, meal planning subscription sites, add-on nutrition services like a grocery store tour or a pantry makeover, a cooking class, workshop, or webinar. And you can sell it as a digital nutrition resource like a recipe book or a pre-made meal plan that people can purchase from you. And lastly, over the past year, we have seen online nutrition courses become even more popular amongst nutrition professionals. Now, let's get into each one of these services. So we're going to start with a one-on-one services. All right. If you offer one-on-one coaching, an initial consultation is a really valuable way for a client to start working with you. The price of an initial consult varies based on how long the consult is. We found that initial consults are typically 60 to 90 minutes long, and the average price is $150 USD to $520 on the high end. Follow-up consults range from about 30 to 60 minutes in length. The average price is $80 and the high end was $250. Some practitioners also offer shorter 15-minute check-in consults, and these are priced anywhere between $40 on average, with the higher end being $80. Over the last year, we have seen a large increase in health professionals offering client packages instead of one-off consults. These packages are a great way to encourage a long-term relationship with your clients, and we'll get into this more in the marketing side. The most common package is an initial consult plus 3 follow-up consults, plus 1 personalized meal plan, priced on average at about $250 and $550 on the higher end. Many health professionals offer personalized meal planning as an add-on service to their one-on-one coaching. This is key to helping individuals meet their health and performance goals. The average price of a 1-week customized meal plan is $75, and this goes up to $250. We also noticed health professionals offering custom meal plans as a packaged deal. So for example, 4 weeks worth of customized plans. On average, health professionals are charging $200 for a set of 4 meal plans, but we actually saw this price go all the way up to $700. Professionals who offer meal planning for highly restrictive diets, medical conditions, or individual food sensitivities individual food sensitivity testing, these tend to charge more. They're very niched, very focused. So professions who provide more basic meal plans for clients looking to generally eat healthier, they tend to charge less. So niching is a really great way to drive up your price. The next way to incorporate meal plan into your practice is running group programs. So running a group program can help you scale your business and reach more clients. Let us know in the chat, do you run any group programs currently? The length of group programs varies depending on the client goal the length of the group programs varies depending on the end goal for the client. The majority of group nutrition programs we analyzed were between 6 weeks and 6 months in length, so they varied quite a bit. We've got a lot of people who are actually using them quite a bit right now, which is great, and then some people who are considering. So I love seeing that. So in our analysis, the 6-week programs are priced at about $500 on average and $1,850 on the higher end. And the 12-week programs are priced at $700 on average and $3,550 $50 on the higher end. Next, we love this idea of a meal planning subscription service. It's a great way to scale. This gives clients access to ready-to-use meal plans and recipes. It allows past clients to continue to work with you more informally. And it's also a great low-cost way for potential clients to get to know you as a practitioner. A one-year meal planning subscription service was the most common offering we found in our analysis. The average price for a one-year subscription is $200 a year and $600 a year on the higher end. The price of the subscription varied depending on the number of meal plans clients would receive every month, with their membership and other perks offered, such as coaching calls, a private Facebook group, or at-home workouts. Next, offering services like grocery store tours, pantry makeovers, cooking classes, workshops, and webinars are fun, interactive, and a practical way to teach clients about nutrition at a lower cost, and a really fun way too. So grocery store tours are priced anywhere between $75 to $350. Pantry makeovers are priced anywhere between $50 to $220. Cooking classes average between $50 to $500, and workshops between $20 to $300. And webinars were often pre-recorded, which automates the education piece and is something the practitioner can continue to sell repeatedly. These were priced anywhere between $15 and $50. So loads of options there. Next, let's get into other online offerings like digital nutrition resources, which are available for instant download. For example, recipe books and meal plans are a simple way to offer valuable resources to anyone who visits your website, including current clients and potential clients. An important note is that these are not customized plans or recipe books. They are all pre-made and all customers receive the exact same download. So non-customized meal plans are selling on average for $35 to $110 on the higher end. Some professionals were also offering recipe books for download, so no meal plan, just the recipes. And the price range on this was $18 on average, all the way up to $80. Most meal plans were 7, 14, or 28 days in length, and the recipe books contained on average between 20 and 50 recipes. Again, typically health professionals who are working with a specific condition are charging more, and the price also depended on the size of the recipe book and the meal plan, or how much was included with it. And lastly, online nutrition courses. Let's dive into this. So an online course takes the information you would typically teach to a client in a one-on-one setting to an online course platform where clients can work through it at their own pace. So it automates things for you as the practitioner, and then also allows self-pacing study on the client's end. The most common length for an online course is 4 weeks, with an average price of $300 and $3,000 on the higher end. Okay, I just talked for a really long time. We covered a lot. So let's recap. The most common ways we've seen health professionals structuring their meal planning services are including it in one-on-one services, custom meal planning, group nutrition programs, meal planning subscription sites, add-on nutrition services like grocery store tours, pantry makeovers, cooking classes, workshops, or webinars, as digital nutrition resources, and online nutrition courses. We also covered price ranges for these services and showed you real examples, which again are all laid out in that blog. Before we move on, let's pop into the chat, and can you tell us what was your biggest takeaway from this pricing section? Will you be changing how you price and structure your meal planning services or adjusting your prices at all? We'd love to know. So with that, I'm going to turn that back over to Evita, and she's going to talk to us about the marketing piece. So how health professionals are marketing their meal planning services.
Thanks so much, Tabitha. Okay, so we've got some comments in the chat. adjusting
Yeah.
services, going to be offering more options and services like selling ebooks. Yes, digital downloads, such an awesome service to offer. Range was broader than I realized. Yeah, Jana, I agree. So it also, again, it depends on your professional designation, where in the world you're located, the types of clients you're seeing. So there can be a lot of variety over there. And Ria has a good point. She's going to adjust her prices so she doesn't get underpaid. This is
I'm here for
huge.
this. I'm here for this.
Yes, I love this. And April just asked, are they fully customizable and brandable? So yeah, all of the resources that you create within That Clean Life, that's like the awesome part, is you can fully brand and customize that. And Sue says, I am pricing way too low. I am upping my price. We love to hear that.
Good.
Okay, so yeah, keep letting us know in the chat. How are you going to be changing the structure of your meal planning services, and will you be adjusting your prices? Thanks so much, Heidi. Heidi just said, thanks for putting this all together. Great research. Okay, so I'm going to get into the next section of this class, which is marketing. So it's one thing to offer meal planning services, but in order to make it work, you have to constantly be promoting these services. If you want to run a great nutrition business, you must not only be a great practitioner, but also a great marketer. And April says, yes, marketing is key. Agreed. With an increase in health professionals competing for clients' attention, it's becoming even more important to market your services. But this needs to be done in a way that attracts your ideal clients, educates them on the value you provide, and builds trust. Having a clear plan on where and how you plan to market your meal planning services will help you grow a thriving nutrition business. We have some effective ways to market your meal planning services with real-life examples of how health professionals are doing this. Starting with your website. So this acts as your first impression for all leads and potential clients, showing them what it will look like when you work together. Your website should be an extension of your brand and clearly show potential clients the types of meal planning services you offer, the types of nutrition resources included in each service, pricing, and how the service will help the client reach their goal. Next up, testimonials. If you are struggling with what to say in your marketing, then let your successful clients do the talking. Including client testimonials on your site and social media channels provides social proof. Prospective clients are now able to read concrete examples of how you've helped others with meal planning for similar health goals, and then can relate to their experience. Each testimonial should directly relate to one of your meal planning services and have a call to action inviting people to work with you and achieve their own transformation. On that point, people invest in outcomes and results. Therefore, marketing efforts should center around the transformation your clients will achieve. So our next tip is to share the benefits of meal planning. Before clients buy your meal planning services, they need to understand what a custom meal plan is and how it will help them reach their goals. So revamp your website copy and create social media posts that highlight ways meal planning can help a client. Include a call to action to check out your meal planning services or connect with you directly. So this is really important. You want to have a call to action at the end. In whatever sort of marketing you do, direct them back to the services that you offer. And share behind the scenes as well. Your social media posts, think of it as a place for you to tell your story and promote your services in a way that needs to be organic, authentic, and builds connection. So share the benefits of meal planning and how you meal plan for your clients. Clients want to know what you actually take into consideration before creating their plan. And they want to learn about how you customize their plan. When your client sees the amount of work and care that goes into creating their plan, then they understand the value of it and are more likely to purchase your services and pay the price that you put up there. We also mentioned your website and social media. So now let's talk about email marketing. Email marketing is an extremely effective way to market your meal planning services. Creating a freebie like a sample meal plan, will attract leads and capture their email to be added to your mailing list, where you can further nurture the relationship. To nurture the leads on your mailing list, you can send out a weekly or monthly meal plan newsletter that includes a free meal plan or recipe book. So this gives those on your mailing list free value and a taste of what it's like to work with you. And when they are ready to move forward, you will be the practitioner that is top of mind. Now, this next marketing strategy will help build trust. Potential clients often need many touch points before they are ready to go ahead and pay for services. A free masterclass or a workshop is a great way to start building your audience and gives potential clients a sense of what it is like to work with you. Once you've provided amazing value to your attendees, give them something to take home and follow up with. You can use That Clean Life to easily create workshop handouts, which are custom branded with your business information. And finally, use your newsletter and social media to share details on offers or promotions around your meal planning services. To increase conversions, create excitement and urgency with limited time offers. So you can send out an email and share social media posts leading up to your promotion beginning, and then each day that your offer is running to ensure that you get tons of views. So a quick recap of how to market your meal planning services. You want to highlight your meal planning services on your website, use testimonials from meal planning clients, share the benefits of meal planning, and share behind the scenes of meal planning. Use email marketing to grow and nurture your list, offer a free meal planning masterclass or workshop, and share limited time promotions and giveaways for your services. All right, before we head into our Q&A, we have a question for you again. What's one thing that you plan on improving in your marketing? So let us know in the chat. One thing that you plan on changing, introducing, or improving in your marketing. So April says, my email list. Yes, that, it's a great way to connect with your audience and to keep them engaged. A lot of people are actually saying email list. Tamara says free content. Again, email list, connecting testimonials to a planned service. So important because, when you're thinking of marketing, your successful clients can do the talking. So have them do that. So, okay, we're getting a lot of answers in there. Keep going. And while you answer that, I also just want to say, Tabitha and I want to say a big thank you to everyone for attending live, or if you're watching the replay, thanks for sticking around. We will be sending an invite to our live demo, for our That Clean Life live demo this week, along with the replay email. So keep your eye out for that. But that's it for our class portion. If you can't stay for the Q&A, you can always email us your questions at hello@thatcleanlife.com. But if you can, stick around for the Q&A and we would love to answer all of your questions.